It's Uncle Matt, and I'm here to read you another bedtime story. And tonight's bedtime story sort of has to deal with royalty. Well, not really. The last couple days we've been reading about royalty, about a king pig, and about an emperor and his new clothes. But today we will be reading about something more scary. Are you ready? This story is called Great! Now We've Got Barbarians by Jason Carter Eaton and illustrated by Mark Fearing. This book was copyright in 2016. All right, here we go. Maybe you can relate to this story. Look at this room. Mum was mad because I left cupcake crumbs in my bed again. If you don't clean up after yourself, we're going to get pests. Mum always makes a big deal out of little things. What was the worst that could happen? We get a couple ants, maybe a few flies, a little bitty mouse, but the next day... Great, now we've got Barbarians, said my mother. Oh, his name was Vlad, and he demanded an entire cupcake. I thought he was kind of cute and handed him one. But Mum said he was disgusting and shooed him out the door. I figured that was the end of our pest invasion. But that afternoon, in the playroom, I ran into Tor, who came seeking glory and cheese curls. I swatted him out of the house before Mum could see. Things quickly got worse. My sister found 2 shaggy barbarians on her bed watching TV and finishing off a bag of chips I'd started earlier in the week. When my dad turned on the garage light, a whole bunch of surprised barbarians scurried off, leaving behind yak pelts and horned helmets. Mum looks mad. And then Mum caught a big bearded barbarian in the bathroom putting on her makeup. I explained that maybe he thought it was, war paint, but she didn't buy it. There was no more denying it. We had an infestation of barbarians, and I didn't think they were so cute anymore. Oh no. They picked the marshmallows out of my cereal when I wasn't looking. They used my school supplies to scratch their hairy backs and my toys to clean out their ears. And when I got into bed, my blankets and pillows were gone. The barbarians had stolen them to make forts. Vlad and Tor couldn't agree on whose horde got the popcorn kernels and whose got half-eaten sandwiches, so they each declared crumb war on the other. Their battles raged all night. We set traps, but that hardly slowed them down. We made a scare-barian But barbarians aren't easily scared. The house was filled with snoring, snarling, belching, badgering, grumbling, growling, loitering, looting, and lazing savages of all shapes and sizes. "Time to call an exterminator," said Mum. "Yep," said the exterminator. "You've got barbarians, all right. One of the worst cases I've ever seen." Dad looked around the house sadly. "Looks like we're out of options," he said. I guess we'll have to move." I couldn't avoid it anymore. There was really only one solution left. I cleaned up every crumb and sticky candy wrapper I'd ever left around the house. Months of slobby snacking and messy habits all went into the garbage. And as I cleaned, the barbarians grunted in disgust and skulked out the door. Finally, only Vlad and Tor were left. I handed them the trash on their way out. I realized that Mum might exaggerate sometimes, but that doesn't mean she's wrong. From that day forward, I made sure to always clean up after myself. Unfortunately, a week later, I forgot to turn off the water when I was done filling up the bathtub. Oh, great. Now we've got pirates. The end. Well, that's a great story. I hope you enjoyed that story. That's all the time we have for Uncle Matt's bedtime story. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now. Cut. Things quickly got worse. My sister found 2 shaggy barbarians on her bed watching TV and finishing off a bag of chips. I'd started earlier in the week. Oh, the chips that they started earlier in the week.